guys, so I can do things, some things, a limited amount of things that I can do somewhat well that I am proud about, and I am about to share that with you because I think it's good to be proud of things you do. It's also been a thing that's been happening on YouTube, started by John Green, half of the Vlog Brothers, so yeah. First thing that I can do, I can read. I read a lot. I really like reading, and yes, it's a thing that a lot of people can do, but I love it. Second off, I can make lists, like this list that is keeping me on track of the things that I wrote down. I like making lists. It keeps me organized, and it's just whenever you get to cross something off your list, it just feels so good. Next thing I can do, I can throw a football, a spiral, to be specific. Pretty proud of that. I'm not usually one to brag about anything that I can do because I never think I can do something well enough that it's worth bragging, but I can't throw that far, and I do not understand the rules of football. I've never actually played it. I've just tossed it back and forth. I'm not going to prove that to you because it's kind of cold and wet outside, so yeah, you're not going to see that. You're just going to have to believe me. Next thing I can do, I can take photographs pretty well. My photographs aren't anything special, but I really enjoy taking pictures, and I'm happy with the photos that I am taking, and I still want to learn, obviously, and expand my ability and whatnot. Next thing, I can watch a lot of TV and YouTube. And maybe this is not something I'm proud of, but I can just sit in one place and watch movie after movie, TV show after TV show, YouTube video after YouTube video. And I'm really good at that. Really good at sitting too. But also, if you didn't know, I started watching Doctor Who. Started when it was rebooted in 2005, and I'm really loving it, so I'm really excited to watch each episode. So yeah, I started watching Doctor Who. Yay. This next thing I'm kind of proud of because I can put on my mascara with my mouth closed. A lot of women tend to put on their mascara with their mouth open. I don't know, it just happens. I have worked very hard to keep my mouth closed. I did not want to be like everyone else. I wanted my mouth to be closed. So yeah, I can do that. I know, pretty impressive. Okay, my last thing, which I think is probably the most impressive thing that I can do, but it needs a little bit of backstory. So, in my part of my elementary years and my high school years, from grade 5 to grade 12, I went to the same school. It's not very culturally diverse. I would say probably 95% of the student body is Chinese. It's not a real statistic, but basically almost everyone was Chinese. And that's fine. Whatever. Which leads me to my talent. I can understand Cantonese and reply back in English sometimes. So I kind of do this thing unconsciously, like my friends will be talking and it'll be in Chinese and they'll say something in a question and I'll answer back in English, and I won't realize for a second that, oh, they were not speaking English. And I can sometimes understand something, so they'll say something and I'll be like, oh, did you say this? And I was right. Now, I can't understand like a full-on conversation, obviously, because I can only pick up a couple words and I usually need hand gestures. But my friend who was at that school since kindergarten till grade 12 cannot do this. So I just have some special cool talent where I understand Cantonese. So yeah, I find that really kind of cool. So those are things that I can do, and you should make this video too, because I think it's sometimes good to remind yourself that you are awesome at things, and it's just a way to not forget to be awesome. Bye guys.